Just in time, I was putting a brew on.
Ah, you know me. Can hear a kettle filling at 100 yards. How are you diddling?
I've been better.
Yeah. Debbie said there'd been a bit of a kick-off. Felt like going round to number 6 and decking Uncle Fester myself.
Yeah, well, you'd be at the back of a very long queue, with or without social distancing. It's not just him. Faye's really down in the mouth.
Why?
Oh, she split up with a fella. Turns out he likes his girlfriend's 2x2.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know, it's just one thing after another lately. I can't see it getting any better, not with that flaming reptile living next door. We've had enough of it.
What are you going to do?
Only one thing we can do. I've booked an appointment with an estate agent. We're going to put this place on the market.
What? Hang on. You love this house.
Well, I do. But there's no stopping round here while he's prowling over the other side of the garden fence.
Well, he should be the one to do one, not you. But you can't let him drive you out. This is your home. It's where your life is. What about your hot tub? Your conservatory?
Well, life's not in bricks and mortar or even in conservatories. And it's too short to let the likes of Jeff ruin it. So I'm afraid we're going to have to go.
Hiya. Right, guys. I've got evenings to cover for me in the shop, so I thought we could do something really nice tonight. Come on, guys. I've apologized like 1,000 times. I'm really trying here.
I don't care what you do. Just as long as you don't threaten any more of my boyfriends.
Right, look, it was a genuine mistake, okay? Why? Because I care about you. Is that so bad? Because I'm trying to protect you.
From what? Growing up? You treat me like I'm 10. I'm not a kid anymore.
Oh, and I know that.
Do you?
Yeah?
You used Disney princess wrap on my present for my last birthday.
Oh, is the only thing in the cupboard?
And you couldn't have nipped to the cabin.
Sure, babe, does it really matter?
Yeah, it says it all.
Okay. All right, babe, well, maybe I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions and maybe I should have listened. Okay, but you are 15 years old, right? That means it's illegal for you to...
Nothing like that happened.
No, but you obviously thought it would.
I told you I wasn't going to use it until I was 16. And I'd make him wear a condom.
Yeah, no. Right, no, I am not having this discussion. Okay, because you are too young, and if he's pressing you to do anything...
I've told you that he hasn't.
Okay, but what he says and what he does are two different things because I know what teenage boys are like.
Could have fooled me.
Okay, don't start.
It's all right. I'm not going to get in the way. You two carry on. Pretend I'm not here as per.
Whoever said you were in the way?
You don't have to say.
Okay, excuse me, but what do you want from me?
Same as her. Not to be treated like a child.
What, says the man who plays Mario Kart all day long?
Only because you won't let me play the games. That
Yes, because they are age-related for a
Yeah,
reason.
and we wouldn't see that because you won't let us make our own decisions. You don't trust us.
No, I do. Honey, I do. I only want what's best for you.
No, you want what's easiest for you. What doesn't keep you awake at night. Well, we can't live like that.
How do you think it'll go?
The hearing? I don't know. I'm just praying that they realise that me and Steve, his actual parents, know what's best for him.
Well, you always knew what to do with me, even when I didn't know myself.
Thanks, Si.
Is Steve in the canteen?
No, he's at court with Emma. I had to fetch my own coffee this morning. And I saw that Wendy. Cappuccino on the go, headphones in, scribbling down in a little notebook, listening to a recorder. You know, I'd love to know what it said.
Well, she seems all right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sure she's the nicest person that's ever drawn breath, Si. But does she really know what's best for my family? It's not right that a total stranger has so much say.
Well, she seems decent. I'm sure she'll be fair.
Don't you be so certain on that. People like that don't get jobs like that back in the underdog. Whatever she's written down in that book and whatever's on that recorder could make or break us.
Ronaldo, Messi, your heart out!
What?
I've been doing some research on footballers, you know, finding stuff out. He's supposed to be really good, isn't he?
They are, yeah. It's Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. They're two different people.
Are they?
It's all right. I know you don't like football. You hated the match the other night.
Hate's a bit of a strong word.
You're watching Love Island repeats on your phone.
Yes, I know. It's called multitasking.
Shouldn't have spent all that cash.
I've told you, I enjoy spending time with my son, so it's worth every penny. Besides, I feel like we hardly know each other these days. I don't even know whether you like me. It makes me sad.
I don't not like you.
Oh, well, that's something to build on, I suppose. Right, come on. What do you fancy doing? Make your last day with me a red letter day.
I don't mind.
What would you be doing if you were back home with your mum?
Playing on my console, I suppose.
Right then, let's get to it. When I was your age, I was a whiz at Jet Set Willy. My fingers were a blur.
Things have moved on a bit since then.
And they have, but you never lose it, so be prepared for a thrashing.
You don't have to stay, Si. You should go back to college.
No, I'm not leaving on your own all day. Steve's not going to be back till later on tonight, is he?
Depends on how long it takes for Emma's sentencing.
Do you think she'll go to prison?
I really don't know, but you know what? I've got no room in my head to even think about it, so let's just cross that bridge when we come to it.
Well, we'll see why she did it, surely.
Well, if life was fair, then maybe, but I wouldn't be so certain. Come in.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
No, it's not a problem.
I just wanted to let you know that I've obtained all the information I need from you as a family, so you probably won't see me again until the hearing.
No chance of a sneak peek, I suppose.
I'm afraid not. But if there's anything you want to add or anyone you might want me to talk to, by all means get in touch.
I just want to make sure you've got a true picture of the little boy that he really is. Why he means so much to us. He needs every chance. Any chance.
I know Oliver's very well loved. Yes.
I could speak to you. I could speak at the hearing as well.
No, Si, there's no need for you to do that.
Yeah, I need to. I mean, you wanted to know how much the family cares. Then she needs to hear it from all the family. No, I want to do it. For my brother. And for you.
Thank you.
You are going to regret that, and I'm speaking from experience.
But the last thing that I need right now is the diet police on my case.
It's not worth it.
It's not about him. Why do boys always treat me like dirt?
It's nothing you've done. Apart from picking him in the first place, maybe.
So it is my fault. You saying I only go out with losers?
I said maybe. Maybe you need to look at your selection criteria rather than eating your own body weight in chocolate.
I was hoping to catch you, sweetheart.
What do you want?
Well, don't be like that.
How do you expect me to be after yesterday?
I know, I got a bit carried away, but I've been under a lot of strain, you know that. I just wanted you to know that if I upset you...
If? How could you possibly have any doubts? And it's not just me. Nobody wants you here. Why can't you just get the message?
Faye, love, wait.
Hey, just leave her alone, will you? You've done enough damage already.
What's it to you? I'd appreciate you keeping your nose out of my family's business.
If you care about your family, you'd have backed off by now. All you're doing is making them hate you even more.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I know what Faye thinks of you, and I know what you did yesterday. Look, if that is your idea of a charm offensive, you've got the charm then.
I was at the end of my tether. After that Debbie woman came round and wound us up, I wasn't thinking straight.
From what Faye said, she was only trying to make you see reason.
Well, I hope she never joins the diplomatic corps. She was goading me, provoking me. It was her fault the red mist came down, not mine.
You okay?
Nothing I can't handle.
You think? Doesn't look that way to me. Come on, tell me.
Grace wants me to visit her at the prison.
Is she joking? Why would she think you'd ever want to see her again? Is this...
Mine? She reckons so, yeah.
Do you think she's telling the truth?
From past experience, no way. I mean, I shouldn't believe a word that comes out of her mouth. Well,
But there is a chance it might be true?
a chance, yeah.
Well, in that case, you have no choice. You need to talk to her face to face.
And you think your mother's capable of putting aside her feelings and doing what's best for Oliver?
Well, I don't think she could forget her feelings, but then she shouldn't have to. If she really thought there was no chance and that fighting for Oliver wasn't the right thing to do, she wouldn't carry on because of her feelings. She loves him too much.
All right, I think we'll leave it there. That's been very helpful.
I hope so.
All right, I've got a meeting to get to 10 minutes ago. So thank you very much for your time, Simon. Oh, I need to take that. Hello? Hello, Duncan. Don't worry, I'm on my way.
Sam was desperate to come and visit.
Leanne said no.
Yeah. Oh, she's got a lot on. I just thought hearing another kid's voice might be good for Oliver.
Might not be so good for Sam, though. Being taken into an environment like that. Bit scary for a lad his age.
Yeah, you know, Sam, he doesn't really act his age, does he? He knows as much about Oliver's condition as I do.
Knowing and seeing are two different things.
We just got to put Leanne first, you know. She's under a lot of strain.
And she's not the only one. How are you holding up?
Well, it depends what you mean by holding up. You know, it just occurred to me that things will never be the same. We will never be the same.
Well, I know it's a cliche, but speaking as someone who's had my share of grief, time does help.
I don't think you'd get over something like this in a lifetime, would you? I mean, where'd you go when you've got nothing else to think about? It's always there, just waiting. Waiting. I better get back to the hospital, so.
Yeah, I'll come along later. Anything you need.
A miracle be great.
I'll keep an eye out.
I love you, Mum.
I love you.
Nobody's got a pair of these, not even Oak Hill.
I can't believe you're still banging on about pair trainers. I've seen them. She's seen them. Give it a rest.
Do you have any idea how much these go for? Corey is well minted.
He's not minted, his parents are. It's easy to spend other people's money.
Well, Jelly.
Other pair of trainers?
He'll chuck him in the wheelie bin when you're not looking.
Best place for him? I prefer something with a bit of class.
Like he wouldn't kill for a pair of these.
So what's happened with your dad then?
He, just found out and kicked off big style. He was threatening Corey and everything.
You're joking.
I wish. I was so embarrassed.
I hadn't even told Corey about the pill, and I was sure my dad were gonna chid him.
I still think you did the right thing, though.
Did I? Not too sure anymore.
Well, what did Corey say?
He was fine. I just wish he hadn't found out.
Well, he does understand that you wait until you're 16, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so? Not putting pressure on you, is he?
No, he gets it. Totally.
No! Kick it forward! They're not doing what I tell them to do! Oh, they're too busy thinking about the next tattoo, that's why. You wouldn't have caught Bobby Charlton with a sleeve full of runic symbols.
Bobby Charlton?
Yes, Dylan, he was a footballer who won the World Cup. Oh, back in the day when footballers had comb-overs instead of hair transplants. Oh!
That's it. Final whistle.
Well, that's not a moment too soon. If I didn't hate football before, I do now. And things have certainly moved on since the days of my Spectrum.
QPR 9, Aston Villa 0. Not a score you see every day.
I can't believe that you got up and got yourself a drink. And I still didn't score. I only picked him because Prince William likes him.
I told you to choose Barcelona.
Oh, no. Not after what happened to me in Sitges.
What was that?
Oh, none of your business. Maybe when you're older. Anyway, did you enjoy that? You certainly should have.
Yeah, it was all right. Do you want to play something else?
Yeah. Go and stick something on with a bit of violence in it. Got a lot of frustration built up. Yes. Who's that?
It's a message from Mum. She booked us 4 days in a castle in Scotland. 5 stars.
Wow, when?
New Year. Whoa. It looks well good. It's got a spa, pool, golf course.
Do you play golf?
Only on air, but if I wanted to play, I'd play here.
Can't see your mum in +4s.
I'm gonna give her a call.
Yeah, go on, you give her a call and I'll just make us some lunch.
should never have let him do it.
You wanted to.
No, he just wanted to please me.
And if it pleases him, what's the problem?
I just don't want to tie him up in knots.
I know Wendy's pretty straight. She won't try and trip him up. If he feels like he's doing some good, everyone's happy.
Yeah, maybe.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's just Steve. Emma got off with a fine.
It could have been worse, yeah.
Si, there you are. I was worried about you. How did it go?
Yeah, it was okay. Well, the interview was, but I might have done something a little bit stupid.
In what way?
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
Jeff's vile. Makes my skin crawl. He's like a tortoise in need of a shell.
He's got one, number 6. Only he's not for crawling out of it anytime soon. He doesn't care what people think about him.
Exactly. He should be the one packing his bags, not Sal. I can't believe they're going to let him win.
Well, it's not about winning or losing. Life's too short to spend it battling with your neighbours.
Well, better that than cutting yourself off from all your friends. She needs a mate around her right now.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but Sally's not the rash type. She's got her head screwed on. She'll have thought it through.
But she loves that house.
Yeah, so she wouldn't have decided to leave it unless it was absolutely right for her and Tim.
All the time we was married, she had her nose in the property pages. Looking at places like Hale Barnes, Bramall, Cheadle-Hulme.
I thought the only way I'd ever see Sal leave that house would be feet first.
Meaning she hasn't done it on a whim. Everything happens for a reason. This might turn out to be the best decision she's ever made.
Nah, she's not budging from her room.
It's Jeff's fault. You should have seen the way he was. You'd have thought nothing could have happened yesterday. He was all smiles.
The quicker we get away from this street, the better. He won't leave us alone.
You know, you might be right. He wouldn't take no for an answer. I had to see him off in the end.
Thanks.
What else did he say?
He was just making excuses.
Like what? I'd love to hear him.
Well, he reckons he only lost his rag because Debbie was winding him up.
That's nonsense. You went around there to calm him down.
Well, not according to Jeff.
Well, let's say anything to get off the hook. He pulls out lies as easy as he does 50-pence pieces from behind your ear. It's just another cheap trick.
Maybe, but it's a bit of a random thing to say. And it was Debbie's idea to have the do in the first place.
What are you driving at?
I don't know, it's just odd he should mention her.
Look, we can't be found with this. OK, you need to take it back right now.
What would I say, though?
I don't know. You found it, but long after she'd gone. If she thinks you stole it...
I told you I didn't. My mum was going crazy, worrying about what she was saying, and Wendy left it on the chair. So I just thought it'd be the best way I could put mum's mind at rest.
OK, right, but I know you think you were doing the right thing, but if Wendy thinks we were listening to confidential recordings, it just wouldn't play out well for us in court, so...
Well, if she found out.
I don't even think about it.
Why not? I just want to know what she's likely to put in the report. Si, go and get yourself a brief in the canteen. The less you hear, the better.
We can't.
Why not? They treated us like we didn't have a say. They kept us in the dark. Everything that's on that recorder relates to my son. I've got every right to hear it, so I'm listening to it.
Leanne, you're making a big mistake.
So shoot me, because quite frankly, I'm past caring.
I didn't think you'd come.
Yeah, not many two of us.
It's really good to see you again.
The feeling isn't mutual, trust me.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Look, you don't know how hard it is in here, especially being pregnant.
Look, if it's sympathy you're after, you're asking the wrong man. All right, the only reason I'm here is because I want to know the truth.
I explained everything in the letter.
Yeah, and now I need you to look me in the eye and tell me. Is it mine?
Do you really think I would have bothered you again if it wasn't?
After everything you've done for me, yeah, I wouldn't put it past you.
It's yours. But if you don't believe me, I will happily get a paternity test done. I know what the result will be.
And you've been clear and unambiguous with regard to Oliver's prognosis?
On several occasions, yes. I've explained to them there's no possibility of reducing Oliver's sedation to the point where he could breathe without assistance. He would suffer major continuous seizures.
And they understand that?
I think they're finding it difficult to compute.
They don't understand the
There you go.
implications of that.
She's saying with Vic. You know,
That's
I knew
not
she'd
what
stick the
meant.
knife in.
They're intelligent people and loving parents. I've no question about that. But as such, it's almost impossible for them to come to terms with their little boy's condition. I know some harsh things have been said, but I have nothing but sympathy for their situation.
What are you doing?
Ah, don't need her pity. Not when she's leading the charge to pull the plug on my son.
No, if we're done here, I'd like to get back to my son.
We're done. Thank you, Nick.
Mum?
Please don't think badly of him. He's under a lot of pressure. He loves Oliver like his own, and he worships Leanne. Maybe that's half the problem.
Problem?
Hang on a minute, where were you? I didn't know she was speaking to Gail.
Yeah, I just come back to see Oliver. I didn't know Mum had stayed.
I think sometimes you can love someone too much.
And that's why he's not being honest with her.
I think so. He knows as well as anyone there's no hope for little Oliver. But he feels he's got to stand by Leanne. And that's stopping him from telling her what she really needs to hear.
Why would she say that?
Hi. Is this not a good time?
And Coronation Street continues in half an hour.